Hi there, I'm Jeannine Bryant, the Rightsizing expert from EasyRightsizing.com. Today I wanted to lead all of you through a rightsizing exercise that I have available on my website, EasyRightsizing.com. And it's a really helpful exercise for sort of opening your eyes to the clutter areas that you have in your home. We've all got them, and maybe you know that in your home, one of the things you struggle with is I've got way too many books, or maybe you're someone who has way too many shoes and you know it. But I always say that the first step in the right sizing process is becoming aware of what exactly it is that you have. Most of the clients that I work with as a senior move manager are older adults who have lived in their homes for decades. Maybe they've lived in that home for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they're downsizing, which means they're going to a smaller home. Maybe it's a smaller house or a townhouse or an apartment or a retirement community. And so if they're moving to a smaller space, they can't keep all of their stuff, right? And so they are in the process of sorting through all of their stuff and deciding, what am I keeping and what am I letting go of? And this exercise today, I call it the power of counting, is a great place to start. It can kind of jumpstart you if you are thinking that you're having a hard time getting going or letting go of your stuff, or if you are under the false impression that perhaps you don't need to right size your stuff and that you have a perfectly reasonable amount of stuff in your home. Trust me, this exercise will open your eyes. So the first thing I would love for you to encourage you all to do is to go to my website, EasyRightsizing.com, and on there you can click on resources and worksheets. There's a page on that website, and you can download something that's called the Power of Counting Worksheet. And that's what I'm going to be using today as a guide, and if you would like to follow along, that's where you can get it. Download it from my website, EasyRightsizing.com, under Worksheets. So this exercise asks you to look at a specific category of stuff in your home and then actually go through and count how many of a certain item of things you have in your home. I liken this to stepping on the scale, okay? We've all experienced that feeling when maybe our jeans are a little too tight and we know we've been eating a little extra dessert for the last month or two, and we know we've probably put on a few pounds. But we're not really sure, are we, until we actually step on that scale and look at that number. That's when we really know how bad the damage is, shall we say. So this exercise is very similar to that, okay? And as I walk you through it, you'll understand what I mean. So the first item on this Power of Counting worksheet is coffee mugs. I want to challenge all of you to look at the coffee mugs that you have in your home and go through and actually count. How many coffee mugs do you have in your house? I can almost guarantee you that number will surprise you. You will be shocked at the amount of coffee mugs that you have in your home. Now, after you count how many coffee mugs you have in your home, and maybe the answer is 20, maybe it's 40, maybe it's 60, or maybe it's more. Yes, I have seen more. I want you to ask yourself how many people on a daily basis drink coffee in your home. I'm guessing it's less than 20, right? So that's one category, okay? The next category of items that I would love for you to look at is wine glasses, okay? This can be stemware or glassware of all kinds. This can be red wine glasses and white wine glasses and sherry glasses and champagne glasses and little glasses for port and shot glasses and beer mugs and whatever, okay? I want you to look at all of those kinds of pieces that you have in your home and then just go through. I'm not even asking you to get rid of anything yet. But go through and just count how many of those kinds of glasses you have in your home. I can guarantee you, once again, that the answer will shock you, okay? Are your eyes open yet to the amount of clutter and stuff that you have in your home? Next, I want you to go into that closet or go into your drawers and count how many sweaters you own. Okay, now this is V-neck sweaters, it's crew neck sweaters, it's cardigan sweaters, it's all kinds of sweaters. I want you to count how many sweaters you have. I also want you to go in your linen closet and I want you to count how many sets of sheets do I have? How many towels do I own? How many pairs of jeans or casual pants do I have? Okay, do you see what we're doing here? We're attacking one item at a time, and we are going through and really just opening our eyes and counting how many of a certain thing we have. if you download the worksheet from our website, there's actually a space where you can put the answer to all of these questions on the worksheet. Because again, I'm not asking you to let go of any items while you do this. This is simply a fact-finding mission, okay? We are simply going throughout the home, making a few simple calculations to identify how much stuff we actually have in our house and which areas seem a little out of control. Okay, maybe 46 wine glasses is a bit excessive. I don't know. What do you think? So once we identify how much of a certain item we have, then we can determine, okay, if 32 sweaters is too much, in our opinion, then what would be an appropriate number of sweaters? Maybe 15 sweaters? That's more sweaters than you can wear in 2 weeks if you were to wear a different sweater every day, okay? Whatever that number, you get to choose. You be the captain of your own life, and you get to choose what's a reasonable number for you. But I want to challenge you to pick that number and then whittle it down to get to your goal number, okay? Let's see some other categories in here. How many casserole dishes do you have? How many pie plates do you have? I have probably 4 pie plates in my kitchen. Ask me how often I make a pie every year, right? The answer would be 0 to 1 time. Okay, sometimes I make 1 pie a year and sometimes I don't make any pies a year. So why do I need 4 pie plates, right? 2 is more than enough. I can get rid of half of my pie plates. How many pairs of shoes do you have? How many belts do you have? What about purses or neckties? And the list goes on. This worksheet is a really helpful tool to, like I said, just kind of get you started. If you feel like you're in a rut, you're not really sure where to start, or you're under the false impression, like I said, that you don't need to right size, that you have a perfectly reasonable amount of stuff, I can almost guarantee that you will be shocked at least some of your answers on this exercise worksheet. So once again, go to EasyRightsizing.com and you can select worksheets and download this free Power of Counting worksheet, and you can get started on your own Power of Counting exercise at home. Check out more videos in this series on my YouTube channel, Easy Rightsizing, and also head on over to EasyRightsizing.com to read more blogs, download more worksheets, and check out the other videos. Thanks for watching.